What's up, guys? And today I'm going to be talking about my predictions for the NBA awards in total. Not just Rookie of the Year, but all the awards in general. And yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to start off with one of the most important awards, probably the most important, the MVP of the league. And I think that's going to be Luka Doncic. I'm sorry, I almost said Doncic. But, yeah, he's averaging 27, 10, and 9.6. And that's insane. He would be averaging almost a 30-point triple-double, which has never been done before. And you're basically guaranteed the MVP if you can drop 30 points a game. And also, probably he'd be averaging more than 27 if he played on the 3rd against Chicago, but he didn't. So he didn't put up any stats, which brought his stats down, which is, if he played that game, he might be averaging 30, 10, and 11. But, yeah. The next one I want to talk about is Christian Wood, and he's my most improved player. Coming off of last season, Christian Wood averaged 13 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 1 assist. In 2020 so far, he's averaging 23.5 points, 10.8 rebounds, and 1.4 assists. So he went up 0.4 in assists, but he went up by 4.5 in rebounds and by 10 in points. That's insane. Think about Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram last year went up about 10 points, but he didn't go up in rebounds that much, but he went up in assists because he's not a center. But Wood went up 10 points and 4 rebounds. That's insane. That's some decent NBA player's stat line right there, 10 and 4. But no, he adds that on to his already decent 13, 6, and 1, and he comes onto this new team and averages 23, 10, and 1, and shows that he can be a number one option on a team. If that's what you describe him as. That's what I describe him as. No, I talked trash about this guy at the start of the year, but he's really been playing very well, and his name is LaMelo Ball. LaMelo's been averaging 11.5 points per game, 6.4 rebounds. 6.4 assists and 5.9 rebounds. So he's averaging 12, 6, and 6, which is really good for a rookie. And, I was thinking about putting, James Wiseman on this, but James Wiseman was averaging around the same points. He averaged, 2 more rebounds, but, 4 less assists. Overall, I think LaMelo's going to win Rookie of the Year, but I think at the end of their careers, James Wiseman is going to be better. My next is Sixth Man of the Year, and I don't know if you guys consider this a sixth man, but his name is Montrezl Harrell, and technically he's still a sixth man because they're running Schroeder, Caldwell Pope, LeBron, AD, and Marc Gasol. So he's off the bench, and he's averaging 14 points, 7 rebounds, and an assist, which is actually pretty much like James Wiseman, but James Wiseman's starting. But, yeah, he's just averaging and being really solid. He's a center, so he's obviously not going to average a lot of assists. It's the same thing with Christian Wood. But, 14 points off the bench is always good. And I think he could win it for 2 years in a row, right? Yeah, I think that's what it is. But, yeah, 14 points, 7 rebounds, and an assist. It's decent, and it's the only Sixth Man of the Year candidate that I could find so far this season. Because I know a lot of players past, in the middle of the season might be way better and might be Sixth Man of the Years, but this is just mine in like 16 games or 17 games into the season. And my last player is Kawhi Leonard, and I think he's going to be the Defensive Player of the Year. So far this season, he's averaging 0.7 blocks and 2.1 steals. Now that's decent, along with his 25.4 points and 5.6 assists and 4.1 defensive rebounds, so about 5 rebounds, along with his 1 offensive board. But, defensive rebounding is really important. He's averaging 4 of those whilst not being in that center role, because they have, like, Serge Ibaka and other players probably 4 or 5 inches taller than him, and he's still going and getting 4 defensive rebounds, along with 2 steals, which is decent, and a block. Now, you might see other players averaging like 3 blocks, but the thing about Kawhi is that he's consistent on both. He has 2 in 1 and 1 in 1. And like some centers have like 3 blocks per game, but they also have like 0.2 steals per game, which you might consider better, but I don't personally. And 4 defensive rebounds is okay for a 6'7", 6'8" small forward, or power forward if you want to consider him that. But yeah, those are my predictions. If you have any predictions, leave yours in the comments. But that's it from me. Always remember to keep God number 1. Peace.